Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. We find ourselves in the middle of New York, in the middle of the Sept of the Green. Howls of desperation, pain, anger, alarm have echoed throughout the park from its heart. The sound of a battle raging, the sound of snarls and growls and screams echo from within the boundaries of the park, both in the Sept and the Umbra. When it all is said and done, things have changed within the Sept. Kinfolk lay dead or dying, many of them beyond hope. Garou, many of the ranking elders came to face this attack head on and were taken down by the ferocity of their attackers. Those that were of higher station quickly ushered the Cleiths, some of the Fosterns, away from the battle to guard the rear as they went in themselves. In the end, as the sounds of battle died and a howl of triumph echoed out, the area where the junior members of the Sept, the Cubs, the Cleiths, the Fosterns, were asked to remain and guard, is finally approached. A single figure marches forth from the smoke billowing out in the Umbra. This figure with a large scar upon her face, bloodied, hands covered in blood, a large silver blade in one hand with several large notches taken out of it. She comes sweat-covered, claw marks, and looking utterly exhausted as she comes to a rock and just sits down, driving the blade into the ground to unburden her hands. And she huffs as she looks up in the general direction of the newest ranking member of this group, of this new class of graduates, in a manner of speaking. Wasp Stinger looks up at Aaron with a huff. It's here that we start our scene.
Aaron is gonna walk up to Wasp Stinger, crouch down, and would you like me to fix that for you?
No, I'll take care of it later.
I mean your wounds.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Aaron will lay a hand on her shoulder. I will burn a point of willpower for this. And what's her current rage?
A current rage? Permanent. Because current, it's like 2.
I think it's current rage, but that could be me. Let's see. Theurge gifts. Mother's touch. Current rage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage healed.
So most of the claw marks actually all the claw marks that she had walking are healed through the efforts of Mother's Touch. She still looks utterly exhausted and drained. But she nods up at Aaron. I have not seen fighting like that in a very, very long time.
How's it going? Who are they? How many?
Maybe a dozen. Not really sure. They hit hard, and they hit fast, and they had backup. And the other onlookers, Travis, Kachina, Donald, they're all sitting there within earshot.
The Travis comes. He's wondrously comes in, looks around, what happened, and listens Aaron and upstairs.
Did you see what they look like?
Oh, I've seen them. I've seen their type before. It
Who are they?
was not what I expected. She lets out a long huff, looks up.
Donald will pipe in. Becky's?
Who?
Becky's. Like the things we caught.
No.
No.
Although they were slaughtered. If I had to guess, and my eyes didn't deceive me by some kind of trick, these are our own supposed brothers in arms.
What?
Red Talons. Griffin's
Why would...
brood.
That doesn't make any sense.
There have been reports from cairns up north that the Red Talons were a bit moody, to say the least. Getting nervy, getting antsy. It was mostly just bullshit claims that we get seemingly every other month about Red Talons and potential incursions by Wendigo that have splintered away and tired of taking lip off of Silver Fangs and the Get and everything else. Other times we hear about marauding groups of Get that want to commit some kind of purge, but I've never seen anything like this before. Nothing that's ever actually come to fruition.
Are you fucking kidding me? Aaron's gonna stand up and look towards the direction where the fight is coming from. Why does this happen again?
She'll look up at Aaron. It's always like this. This is life as a guru, Aaron. She looks past Aaron towards Donald and Travis, then to Kachina. You managed to hold this area down, I suppose?
We did what we could.
I haven't seen any other attackers. We managed to kill 2 of them. The others made their escape. And she stands up and kind of rubs the side of her neck. I can't find Chases the Storm. I don't know where he is. And I haven't found Rust Claw. I heard him go in, I heard his howl, but I didn't hear him come back out.
Aaron is at this point is going Try and get a yes, I'm still alive from his other pack members.
He gets something from Nani, who is somewhat perturbed that she was given real world duty instead of umbral duty on this one. As far as Johnny and Rowan and everybody else, they seem to report that everything is fine. A little bit haggard, a little bit wary, but fine. As of right now, until we can find Jasper, I'm probably the ranking Garu in the Sept right now.
Alright. So what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
I want you to take up mantle for right now. Den Father. I want you to gather up as many kinfolk as you can find. Find our theurges in the area and start doing as much healing as you can.
Alright. As he turns back to Donald and Kachina. You two, you're theurges, correct?
Yes.
Know how to heal?
Hmm?
You know how to use Mother's Touch?
Yes.
Alright.
Not. You can bandage people for me.
Alright, so there's another trick to it. You can use both hands at the same time for two different people. Same effect. Twice as effective.
Ooh.
Somebody's starting to be sarcastic.
I want our Aruns on patrol. Ragabashes if we've got them. I want Philodoxes and Galliards out scouting. Seeing if we can't find anybody we missed, any attackers or anybody who's fallen. If you find any sort of items, claves, fetishes, talons, anything that our people have dropped or their people have dropped, I want them collected and brought back to the heart of the cairn.
Hey. Alright. As Aaron is going to... we're in the Umbra, right?
Right now you're in the Umbra, but you are getting all at once a very frantic communication from Nani as she's kind of shouting to you in your mind link that she hears sirens coming towards the park. Lots of them.
What the fuck? Seems like the police is coming on the other side.
Shit. Alright. Aaron, who do you know that's just as fast as you? And out of character, who's got high dex ratings? 4 or higher?
I have 4.
Travis is fast.
Aaron, you and Travis, I want you to go onto the other side, partner up with your alpha, and I want you to start rounding up kinfolk. Get everybody out of the area into the charmed areas of the cairn. Double time. On your feet. Stay on the bounce.
Alright. As Aaron is going to literally just since they're in one of the close areas, he's gonna grab Mirror, look at Travis, and just boop back to the other side.
Yeah. Same here.
All right.
Um,
Meanwhile, on this side, she looks to Kachina and Donald. You two with me now.
He nods and starts walking towards her. Follow her wherever she's gonna go.
She picks up the blade and sheathes it in her belt. And then switches down into Hispo and releases a howl into the air, trying to muster whoever happens to be alive on this side.
on the other side, let's see. The heart of the cairn the heart of the cairn should be a safe place to store the fetishes, right?
Yes, Heart of Cairn is the northern woods and the Heart of the Cairn are all charmed
Okay.
with very
Yeah,
potent spirits.
Aaron's gonna leave his glaive there because it's not a good idea to keep that carrying around when there's police here. And he's gonna spend a point of gnosis to activate Speed of Thought. And
Okay.
round up the kinfolk!
Right. Travis, what are you doing?
Following him. Do what he does. Do what I told.
Alright, I want you both to make me Dex Athletic checks to see how quickly you guys are able to move around.
We both
are
are
we-
long distance runners, so we're both twice as fast as normal, plus Aaron has Speed of Thought.
By the way, are we on Hispo or Lucas?
We're in Hobbit. We're in the real world right now, so taking any different sort of form would be a smackdown.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Okay.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 successes.
Alright, good. As you guys are running around, you make your rounds quick. You're telling every kinfolk that you see to run, hide, get into the heart of the sept, get into the Northwoods, wherever you need to go. And you're doing it fairly quick. Quick enough that you're actually making very good headway, even though you can hear the sirens in the distance.
I love Speed of Thought.
And as you're making your way around, I would. Who has perception 3 or higher?
Nope.
I have.
Ah. Alright, Travis, I want you to make me, as you come near the the pool of Mira, I want you to make me a perception and alertness roll, difficulty 9.
Successes.
How many? 2. 2 successes. Alright. Travis, as you're coming up to the pool, you notice there's blood everywhere. You see dead people, not kinfolk, just human beings laying about the fountain. But what you do notice is that there is about a 5-foot leg that's very thick and covered in fur that has been detached from a body with very large claws at the bottom of it.
Aaron!
You would recognize this as the leg of a Krenos.
Aaron.
Aaron will stop and turn around. What? Oh, fuck. Takes out. Maris Pool is very close to the heart of the step, so he's gonna grab the leg and pull it out. And I'm guessing there's an entire body attached to it.
Nope, just a leg. But the fountain is filled with blood.
Oh, fuck. The blood is terrible, but the Krina's leg cannot be seen. That's very bad.
Alright, so you're making your way around, and as you continue to go on and on and on, Travis, I want you to make me a perception and alertness roll. This is going to be higher, difficulty 10.
Nice fun power. One success.
One success?
Yeah.
Out of the corner of your eyes, you see people standing on the outside of the gate. Lots of people. Crowds of people. 20 or more who have their cell phones out. And they don't necessarily look like they're recording anything at the moment. And you know what, Aaron, make me a quick dexterity stealth roll.
What was my dice for again? Oh yeah.
And this is just to see if you don't draw attention to yourself. Then I'm going to roll a fate dice for you.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Yeah, that's beyond their realm of perception for a standard human. And I can't see what I rolled there.
That's a blank.
Okay. It's a neutral. Okay. Alright, so, Aaron, you managed to get the leg out. You managed to position yourself so you're not seen by the crowd of people that have kind of gathered and are gawking and got their cell phones out ready to take a picture of anything that they can see. You managed to get the large structure of the fountain in between you and them, and you managed to actually drag it towards the warded areas with some degree of success. There's still bodies laying all over the place.
Fucking red talents. Fucking red talents, I tell you.
What? Why they are the town attacking us? I thought they're not working with the worm.
No, I'll explain later. First, just get everybody. Run!
Okay, we're going to cut back to our friends in the Umbra. Kachina and Donald. Wasp Stinger has left you behind, telling you to kind of stand around. There's a multitude of people who are injured, Garu and kinfolk alike. And she is more or less charged you with protecting people for the moment. And she is going to, or basically, you're just kind of sitting there and healing people.
Alright. I'm gonna give a talk to people to encourage them while he's doing healing, and I'll do bandaging as well.
Alright.
So I guess a leadership-y thing.
Well, you could do that, or if you wanted to, since you're bandaging, you could do an intelligence medicine roll.
Alright.
Andrew, if you could do me a favor and roll me just once, Mother's Touch.
Andrew?
Andrew doesn't have another touch.
Doesn't have Dice Stream?
I have Dice Stream, I just don't have Mother's Touch.
Oh. Then roll me medicine.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my medicine intelligence.
Intelligence medicine. Jesus Christ. These people are so screwed.
I get 4 successes.
I'm sorry, Dex. Uh, Dex medicine.
Oh god, those people really hard. Oh, screw it, let him have it.
Okay. All right. So you guys are triaging people, stabilizing them. Um, but as you're doing that, somebody want to make me a perception primal urge roll?
Alrighty.
Sure. One success.
One success. What about you, Andrew? Or Kachina, I should say.
I get 2. Ooh. Not bad.
Okay. You notice at first, Kachina, before Donald, but as you're there in the Umbra, you begin to sort of sense something. And then all at once, you notice that there is a presence of anger behind you. And I'll let you make. Can you? No, you cannot do that. Okay. So, gonna roll some dice here.
Alright. If it's a spirit, I get some bonus, I guess.
You are being attacked by a spirit.
Oh, goody. Okay.
This is basically a large fire blast from this. It's not really a fire blast. It's kind of like a green blast mixed together with a little bit of fire, air, a little bit of electricity in there, and yeah, that's 3 aggravated damage that you're going to take right to the back as this thing comes up at you.
Alright.
And
Roll that soap.
while you're while you're being attacked, Donald, you notice that this spirit, this very angry-looking wild spirit, has attacked Kachina. In the back, no less. How dishonorable.
Ugh. Oh dear. Um, Given my spirit lore, can I tell what type of spirit it is and if it might be placated, or do I have to take it down?
Intelligence spirit lore check to see if you can tell what kind of spirit it is.
Okay.
Right, so I soaked 2. Ow. And I'm going to turn around. Ask it why it's so angry, brother. What have I
You have
done to
spirit
it?
speech?
Uh, two successes.
Hey. Um. All right. Do you have any spirit lore, Andrew?
I definitely do.
All right. You can. It'll be difficulty 10 minus how many dots of spirit lore you have.
Alright, so
Try and talk to.
one success, because I got 2 dots in spirit lore.
Okay. This the spirit sort of and it looks to be kind of this sort of. It's hard to really describe, but it looks something like a Very. It's a smaller version, but it's definitely one of Griffin's brood. Perhaps a lion. Not really sure. As it's sort of translucent and constantly shifting, but it's definitely angry. And when you ask it why it's so angry, it doesn't really um, doesn't necessarily do any. It doesn't really give you anything but just this very angry feeling, as though it's just very, very pissed off at the moment.
Hmm.
Can you ask it
And
why is it so mad? I turn to somebody else and ask. I can't talk to it.
Um.
Donald, what you got from your role is that it was an elemental type of being, but is being corrupted by anger.
Okay.
Guess who has spirit heritage element?
Hey,
The
that's
guy's
me.
up there. Oh, you do?
Yeah, 4.
Damn. Okay, so it's sort of you have spirit speech, don't you, Donald?
Yes.
Okay, it is angry. It is cursing at this Wendigo that would dare try and speak to it, dare and even try to ask if its anger can be placated. And it says, no, no, my anger cannot be placated. You have done nothing to protect this land. It has fallen into the hands of the children of the Weaver. Only Griffin's brood, only they understand, only they get it. Only they will do what is necessary to take this entire land back and drive the Weaver and the corrupted worm from this place. You are unworthy to have this place of power, he says. And gonna attempt to blast Kachina again, but we're gonna roll initiative now.
Oh dear. Um.
This thing's going at 11.
So 4 wits, and would it be, since I did switch to well, Hispo, would it be the current dex or the permanent dex?
It would be your current dex. It's always your current.
Okay then. So 3 plus 4, so 11.
Okay.
Put your initiative in the chat. It helps.
Okay.
Aye, good lad.
Hey.
And what is Kachina's?
14.
14. Alright, so Kachina, the spirit's going to go last, so we're just going to attempt to blast the Wendigo again, because it's not going to blast somebody that's got spirit heritage with. No, 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 no. It's the only one that it, only one, actually, you know, I think it's going to do is, yeah, it's going to do something else. It's not going to blast. It's going to do something else.
Alright.
So then it would be, Donald, you go ahead and declare.
Okay. I'm going to try and placate it with I don't know. Would you say like charisma? I'm going to try and calm it down maybe you know, one does not want to kill.
Donald,
Huh?
you have common
Yeah,
sense, right? Okay.
right.
Yeah, with your spirit heritage, you have an idea that this thing's anger is off the charts right now, but you might be able to appeal to its better nature, but you know it's going to be difficult. You know, whatever you're going to do, you're going to have to offer up Gnosis as Chimage at probably not just 1 point, but at least 2, or if not more.
Okay.
It's going to be a difficulty 10 for a Charisma and Primal Urge roll, and for every dot of Gnosis that you give it, you can lower the difficulty by 1.
Would I be able to augment this
You
with?
can add your Spirit Heritage's dice.
Can I augment this roll with persuasion?
That's a good question. I don't think so, but let me just double check the persuasion gauge.
Okay, because
And can I help you out with this roll?
yeah, just I'm going to say probably the best you can help is offer some of your Gnosis, or give me some of your Gnosis.
He can't give you Gnosis, but he can offer it up.
Okay.
Actually, technically, yes, you could roll your Charisma and Subterfuge difficulty 7, but that's going to take a turn to use it.
Okay. Just duck and weave. Duck and weave, my friend. Charisma and subterfuge. So that's 5.
Well, actually, before you even do that,
Okay.
before we even go there, Kachina, what do you do? Because you go first.
Well, if he says we have to appease it by offering it Gnosis and whatnot, I'll definitely offer up some Gnosis, and if I can make a Charisma Primal Urge roll to try to appease it, that would
All
be
right,
good.
how much Gnosis are you offering?
I will offer... I don't have that much, so 1. I'm a human. What do you want? We start with 1.
I know.
I'm like,
I'm gonna roll a dice on that. I mean, let's see what happens here. Even it's insulted by this meager offering.
well, can I roll my dice too for it? Because I got a lot of dice for this particular roll.
Yeah, you can roll it. It's gonna be difficulty 10 for you because you don't have the spirit heritage to back this up like old great.
Alright, can I use Darren to make it 2 less because it's a social situation?
What?
Social rolls for me are all -2 difficulty, so could I make it 8 then?
Enchanting voice?
No. Supporter, -2 in all social rolls.
That's a merit, a social merit?
Yep.
Let me double check that thing. Supporter. You give somebody else a -2 difficulty.
Okay, so 10s. Okay, I'm looking for 10s then.
Yeah.
Alright. Because I was going to help him, but since he's doing something else, I can't help him because I can't do what he's doing.
It's going to accept your Gnosis roll. So
Can't even see all my dice.
I don't see any successes.
Wait, let me see. 1 success, 2 success. Oh wait.
It's 10, so I don't get any. I have 3 9s. That doesn't
Oh
help.
no! You botched!
Yeah.
Oh no!
My
But
nose.
he had so many knives. Aww.
Just because you got botched, that thing's gonna attack you just right out, right this second.
Alrighty,
Ouch.
suck it up.
But luckily for you, it didn't do very well as it sends out this bolt of just this constantly quivering mass of wild energy, this elemental energy. It only sends out 2 damage at you in the world.
Alright, I soak 2.
Yeah, so it pretty much just kind of smacks you in the face for
I look
trying.
downtrodden and sad that I wasn't able to appease it.
Yep.
And I don't try to dodge the attack at all.
All right, Donald, what you doing?
And I got 2 off of it, so that would make it difficulty 8.
You got 2 off of it. How much gnosis did you spend?
I'm going to spend 2 for
So you're at a difficulty
the
6.
offering. Okay, so I would roll Charisma Primal Urge,
And add your spirit heritage.
which is 4. So 4 plus 1 plus 4, so it's 9 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Will my air of confidence come into play?
No, not in this.
All right.
Situation.
Great and mighty spirit, please belay your anger and accept these offerings. Oh, son of a!
Oh no!
Willpower!
Great.
It's a little late for willpower, Max. How many successes?
I think I still have enough to cover this. No, I don't.
At best, I can winch for another dice for you because I did the same thing you did before.
Actually, Katrina has the support there. The difficulty get lowered by 2 again.
Yeah, that's why he's at difficulty 6.
And he gets +1 dice.
Wait.
Yeah.
I offered 2 gnosis. I used the
Right,
persuasion
and you
merit,
minus your difficulty.
and I used the persuasion merit, which lowered it by 2 more.
Yeah. Your difficulty 4. Or no, you have to activate persuasion this round, didn't you?
Yeah, I did activate it this round. I assume since he tried to offer gnosis, and he.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. You got to wait until next round
Oh, okay.
because the activating gift is not reflexive. So.
Actually, it does not say it's a full turn. But whatever.
Yeah, let's just go with that for right now.
Okay. We'll let me re-roll those 9 dice in a little bit.
Yeah. Probably gonna work out better for you, but we're now at Angry Spirit, and Angry Spirit is still focused well on Kachina. Not happy with Kachina.
I was going to say, when it attacked him, wouldn't that count as his action?
Well, he botched, so kind of one of those opening opportunities, but Mr. Silkham too, I'm sure.
Excuse me, Vinny, but Spirit is at the bottom of initiative.
Yes, he is.
But I botched at giving him the gnosis, so he got an opening. So he got an extra attack for the opening. I soaked 2 more.
Like I said, Soki McSokerson over here, I can't throw enough damage out to really hurt him.
This is not true, and you know it.
That only seems to happen when you're directly involved, or when you and Deb are together.
Hush, you evil, evil person.
Okay.
I shall smite your wicked lies.
All right. In this next turn, this angry spirit is going to use disorient, and go from there. Donald, are you going to try your persuasion roll on this one?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you doing, Kachina? This thing has attacked you Twice.
I'm still trying to help appease it, so I'm going to help him appease it still. I can't talk to it, but I'm just trying to make it. I'm sorry, I just got here, but I'm really sorry you're mad. Please don't be mad. I have, yeah. So sit and take it like a boss, and try to help him.
All right.
Hey, Grant.
What?
The willpowers, they're magical.
All right. I will spend. I will spend the willpower this time. So I guess since he's helping me, we're kind of waiting on my roll to see how this goes.
Go for it. Difficulty 4.
All right. With 9 dice.
10. You get an extra dice from me.
Oh.
For one more on there.
I see quite a few ones in there.
Oh.
It's the
Yeah.
exact same roll as before. This is great.
Not quite. We lose that one. We lose this one. We lose that one. But I do get 2 successes.
3, because you used the willpower.
3.
Two
Three
successes.
successes to
You
the
were
roll.
2 successes shy of placating it, but it doesn't look quite as angry. So you're almost there. You've almost got it less angry.
Oh dear God. Can he offer me Gnosis? Because I
No,
think
you
if I
cannot
spend,
trade Gnosis. You can't trade Gnosis, bud.
do I have
Okay.
to keep spending my own Gnosis? Because
No, the offer. The one offering enough was just to get its attention enough to the point where it actually somewhat listened to you, but it's still pissed. And
okay,
it's going
so I
to.
can still keep rolling.
Yes.
Okay.
Next round, you might be able to do something. But it is rolling at a difficulty 3 here for this next charm because of the low gauntlet rating in this part of the set. So here we go. Sweet Jesus, even with all that. Okay. It uses the charm called Disorient. And what it has done is, well, none of you guys were in the tunnels with Aaron and Alicia and some little Nosferatu bugger who I can't think of his name right now.
Alex Dales.
Oh, that guy, yeah. The wee little baby Nosferatu. But you start to kind of lose your sense of bearing. Everything kind of seems off to you, like the bodies that you were kind of near trying to triage now appear like they're 40 or 50 yards across the umbralscape. You start to feel a little dizzy, and if you guys do any attacks, they'll be at a +1 difficulty because it didn't get, or +2 difficulty because it didn't get quite a good enough on the rolls to really hamper you that much. By the way, Grant, what rituals do you have, or what rites? I don't suppose you happen to have the rite of contrition, do you?
No, I didn't pick up the rituals in downtime. I had meant to, but I didn't have enough.
Just
I
a
thought
quick
it was more
question.
important to get Mother's touch.
Does anybody contrition?
No.
Oh dear. Okay, that would make things actually fairly easy for you guys.
Nope.
All right, so we're
Actually,
back
let me check
at the
because I'm
bottom of
not
the
picking up
initiative
that
order.
one.
This creature or this spirit is going to spend 2 rage and is going to blast the shit out of somebody.
Oh dear.
All right. I think we're hidden, right, Vinny? So I could transform into a different form, and it would be okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're in the Umbra.
you're in the Umbra. You want to walk around naked and in Krynos? You're totally good for that.
All right. So I'm gonna go into big doggy form and roll over and show my neck.
You're going to do what?
The not lupus form, but the big dog form, like the fighting form.
Hispo. Okay. Hispo. Don't call it big doggy form.
And I'm gonna roll over and show my neck to the spirit. Like I can't talk to it. What I don't have any noses left, but I don't want to hurt it.
Do you happen to have common sense, Kachina?
Yeah, no.
Donald,
Yes?
as you witness this happen, you literally watch him roll over on his side and show him throating him. In all honesty, if this were any other situation where you maybe had, just kind of pissed off a spirit in passing, probably would be a great idea. For a fact that this, you don't know for a fact, but you have a pretty good idea that this thing said it was with the red talons, and it's been murdering people indiscriminately in the sept, and doesn't seem to be showing any signs of stopping. So,
Yeah.
advise how you will.
Oh, it's been killing people?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You know what? Know this? I'll totally take it out if it's been killing people. That's different. Like,
Well, it has, but it's in a it is a spirit tainted by anger, and we need to place it and hopefully purify it.
So yeah. Also, while you guys are there, make me a quick passive perception alertness roll.
Oh dear God. Let me double check on this.
Uno.
And since we're in the Hispo, oh no, it's only Lupus that gets -2 difficulty. Never mind.
How many did you get, Kachina?
1.
1?
Yep.
Alright.
1 second.
With 1 success, the person that's closest to you, who seems 30 feet away, but for some reason you kind of have a slight sense of what's going on, you kind of hear them make this gurgling noise, and they look like they're struggling to breathe.
Oh. Okay.
Oh dear.
Something is definitely doing something bad to them. Alright.
Not necessarily bad. Don't forget, these people that were lying around were kind of at death's doorstep, and you were treating them.
Right.
stabilizing.
They're needing medical attention.
Yeah.
Crap. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to wait for your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for my turn.
Donald, what were you doing?
Well, do I have the idea that even though I can't spend any more gnosis without really hampering myself, this spirit will still listen to me even without an offering of gnosis?
You seem to have its passing attention, but it's still focused on Kachina, and it's still pretty pissed.
Right, but will it listen to me even if I don't offer it gnosis? Because you told me that the initial offering was enough to get its attention and get it to listen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll them both.
Yeah, I'm going to try this, which was 9 with my spirit heritage. Are you going to be helping again, or do you have to run off to
The spirit, but now I just know someone's dying, so I'm like, this is probably the last round I'll be able to keep helping you because I'm gonna go tend to
Alright,
this.
let's see. Come on, people. Oh, much better. Um,
Did you just get like a cock ton of successes?
Yes.
8, 10.
4 and above is a success, dude. So,
No, that's with only this gnosis, but with your help
oh, 6.
and
It's difficulty 6 without the gnosis on this roll.
which
You
is
still have
4.
you still have enough successes, yeah. The spirit quiets down as Donald pleads with it. How do you word your plea there, Donald?
All right. We are Garu. We serve Gaia. We will. We are trying to hamper the Weavers and the Worm's forces, but we main focus must be to hamper the Worm. Without our full uh, our full focus on the Worm, it will prevail, and we must succeed. And these people in the Sept are needed to uh, face the Worm. They are important, and they are good, good people.
Spirit's rage seems to subside slightly. Seems to hamper off. It still looks angry, but you seem to have an undeniable logic at the moment. And for its part, it just simply glares at Kachina and all the people laying injured all around, and very quickly wisps off into the distance, and the effects of disorient wear off. Slowly at first, but then sort of very quickly. And at that point, I do believe that Aaron and Travis can actually make their way to the scene at this point. I'm sure Aaron has a large legs over his shoulder.
Uh,
Um, before
Aaron.
before they come in, as soon as the spirit seems to be going away, I assume Catch Inia
Kachina.
Katina is going to run over and try and triage the person that was gurgling, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're gonna have to roll some dex medicine there.
I assume I'll have to help as well, right?
Unless you have Mother's Touch, which I think you have, which is intelligence, empathy.
Right.
Roll that. That's far more effective.
Yeah, but what does that cost?
1 point of notice.
What happens when you spend the last point of gnosis?
Well, you're in the Umbra. You might be locked in the Umbra for a while, but you're going to be kind of spiritually drained at that point.
But I'm not going to be trapped in some sort of quasi-sphere level where people are going to have to try and find me, are they?
No, that's only if you botch a gnosis roll trying to step sideways.
Okay. I just didn't want to send myself to a pocket dimension and make a lot of people have to go, oh dear God, how are we going to get them out of this?
You don't want to be made into into the structure.
Okay, so it's intelligence,
Empathy.
intelligence, empathy? Okay. I'm going to touch the two worst-looking people and heal them for...
It's difficulty 5. So roll them Anyways, Aaron, as you're running up and watching them
4.
sort of heal and triage, you see this angry spirit fluttering away, kind of howling as it does, still angry, but not quite as. And Donald and Kachina are treating these people. You see Aaron running up, and he's got a severed leg over his shoulder.
Actually, I can't bring that thing with me because it's not dedicated.
Well, you have read of the talisman dedication, don't you?
I do, actually, yeah.
Yeah, definitely could do that. And, probably wouldn't be considered vulgar because, male, all that good stuff. So, let's see.
That one. Just leave it there.
It's like, no. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, Aaron, fuck you, Vinny. Aaron is gonna help with the healing with the mother touch and all that jazz. And he's gonna spend 2 points of gnosis, so that is effectively healing 4 different people, and hopefully the 4 worst-looking people.
All right.
Just try and get them to breathe.
Um,
And
when you came over the Umbra, what'd you do with the leg since you didn't dedicate it to yourself?
I would have left it in one of the charmed, protected area where
Right,
normal
that's
people can enter.
That's
Because
fine.
I said that I was gonna do that before.
That's fine. Okay. So, God,
Fuck
this
you.
is like supposed to be a very morbid, somber scene, and this is the road it goes down tonight. Okay.
It's late. It's late.
Okay, so Aaron, you see them healing. You help, and for the moment, you seem to have saved probably about a dozen people or so, at least, mostly kinfolk. But Nani is going to throw something your way, Aaron. Nani is telling you that there are police, lots of police, all over the mortal side of the Umbra.
Aaron will wince. And Kachina can also hear that because he's part of the pack as well.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Kachina, you can hear it too. You can hear Nani like, "Oh God, there's so many police! I've never seen this many before."
Nani!
Calm down and get to a secured area and let them clean up the body mess. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about that. There's still time to fix it.
Besides, we're unable to enter the charmed and protected areas.
It's not the charmed and protected areas I'm worried about.
Oh God, they're still here, aren't they?
I don't know. I'm more worried about the fact that there are bodies laying all over the park.
We don't have the time, to get them.
Some people here. Look. As much as I hate to say it, we don't have a means.
Damn it. Fine. I'm heading into the Umbra. I'll see you guys after we get things secured.
All right. And Aaron will start carefully gathering, helping up kinfolk in order to walk them to the heart of the cairn, just where they're fucking safe.
As you sort of head back towards the heart of the cairn, you can actually see that there is just... You see bodies, like injured people who are beyond the point of being able to walk on their own. They're moving, like kind of floating across the ground towards the heart of the sept. When you look closer, there's thousands of little white field mice underneath them, carrying them towards the center of the sept.
Great ancestor spirit and great white mouse. How I love thee all.
And you can actually see sort of a soothing rain sort of falling over the heart of the cairn itself. And the soothing rain seems to ease the pain and the suffering of those that are underneath its umbrella.
Alright. Aaron's going to start and make a head count of people.
Great mighty water umbrella, or mighty, not umbrellas, might water elemental.
The right of the open sky, an amazing right.
Especially when it's, a pure right, not a tainted right.
Yeah! Huh? You would know all about that, wouldn't you, Vinny?
Yes, I would.
Oh,
Okay.
also, I was going to say, this bodes well for the Chases the Storm bit still being around.
Perhaps not. So, as this all goes on, as the last of the bodies seem to be dragged in, the ones that are still breathing, drawing in breath, you notice there's only about 24 people in total that seem to be brought back, that are still alive anyway.
Okay.
But you notice that the field mice are actually starting to... I don't know really how else to describe it other than they're creating kind of a big mousy wall around the edge of the spawn of the cairn heart itself. Thousands upon millions upon many more mice just sort of stacking on top of one another.
Oh dear, I better not get too close to that.
But they seem to be facing outwards and not inwards. And they're just constantly crawling over each other. And as other Garu who are able to walk under their own power come towards the area, they seem to part ways so they can enter in and remain safe.
I'd just like to mention, is this only on the Umbral side or the other side?
It's just on the Umbral side, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron's gonna take a peek into the other side.
You see policemen running around in vests and guns drawn. You see long rifles. You see guys dressed like police, but in sort of green fatigues with golden shields and patches that say Department of Fish and Wildlife on them. You see guys in full riot gear with catch poles and tranquilizer darts and high-powered rifles. I mean, right now the park is in utter chaos and bedlam. They are ushering anybody who is still alive out. They are evacuating the park.
Alright, we're staying here.
Vinny, I'm going to guess, because of my little trait there, when I approach the mousy barrier, they might part at least twice as far.
Probably not as any further than the other Garu that enter in or exit out.
Really? Mark of the Predator?
They're spirits, man.
Okay.
And they're totem spirits, so don't worry about that. They are much more powerful than you.
Right. I'm gonna shift to Hispo, and I'm just gonna look. Actually, I'm gonna shift to Lupus, and I'm gonna just sit there on my ass.
All right. We will end the scene with Wash Stinger coming back back with a few more injured Garu coming back, but as she comes towards you, Aaron, as you seem to be, again, a kind of a keen interest to her, she looks at you and shakes her head, and she just places something in front of you and walks past.
All right, what plays in front of me? Probably already know.
It is a tattered patch off of a leather vest, bloodied and frayed around the edges.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Would you mind if I do something else before you end the scene, Vinny?
Sure, go for it.
Where is the right of the questing stone? Right of the questing stone. Nope, nope, nada, nopus. I think it's a mystic right.
That is definitely a mystic, right?
Right of questing
And it's a
stone.
level 1.
Yeah, that's a wits plus rituals. That's not too big of a dice pool for me. Oh, it's difficulty 6.
If you have a hair piece of clothing, it drops by 1.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use that piece of clothing that she just gave to me. I got 2 successes.
Okay. So you use that.
Mm-hmm.
The stone, which you would normally see sort of lean out towards the direction of the person that you're trying to find, seems to almost weight down towards the center of where you're sort of holding it over. The person you're looking for seems to be, or rather what's left of them seems to be right there.
Peek?
We end the scene on this rather cryptic message, and we'll see out of character if Aaron knows what's going on. Thank you all for watching this tumultuous time.